and welcome to the Magic Outlet Show. With me, Marvellous Matthew Wright. We've got the biggest bargains in Britain. We're cutting costs in Canada. It's the United Savings of America. Featuring 4 fantastic events. It's Cyber Monday every Monday, and every Friday's Black. It's always the end of season here at the Magic Outlet. Live performance, real-time question and answers. Join us on Facebook and YouTube. Subscribe and save. Don't miss the Magic Outlet Show.
Guess who's back? Back again. Maddie's back. Tell your friends. Hey, yes, we are back. Hi everybody, welcome to this week's edition of the Magic Outlet Show. Back from Blackpool. Woo-hoo-hoo! What a weekend that is. So much magic going on. I didn't see any, to be honest, as I said. Stuck behind the dealer stand, and then I go to bed, so I didn't see anything. But it was a brilliant weekend. Everybody came in. A few people complaining about 1 or 2 different issues, but there's 4,500 people going into that place. There's going to be a few little problems, so get over it, get on with the weekend, have a brilliant time. That's what I say. And we did have a brilliant time. Loads of people coming up to the stand, picking up your deals. We might have a look at those deals again in another time. I'm going on a lecture tour soon, so I might relaunch my lecture deals, but we'll come back to that another time, because this is this week's show. Sorry for anyone I told about the Chinese place, Buffy, being closed. Apparently it was open. Probably should be closed. Don't sue me. We found out a lovely little salad bar, Chinese and fish and chip shop just round the corner. I had the salad, obviously. Having said that, I don't know if anyone saw me in Blackpool. I was branded up in the yellow and black. That's my thing now, the Magic Outlet store. And I bought this to go, but it's a little bit tight. I'm all right here, wearing it here like this, but it does show me boobies a little bit, so I need to get rid of the moobs. But I didn't take this to Blackpool because I bought this and it was a bit too small, so instead I bought a bigger size Adidas one. It was huge, and I had some trousers on. It looked like I was going to a dojo for a fight, for like a kung fu fight. So sorry for those who were expecting me in the tweed suit and bowler hat. Didn't have a chance to do that. I was all Kill Billed up. Here it is, Kill Bill. So, what have we got on this week's show? Got some brilliant stuff. Got one card trick. I call it a card trick. It's not even a card trick, really. It's like a double prediction trick. It's brilliant. From Paul Harris. We're going to come to that in a minute. But first of all, seeing as we're back from Blackpool, I thought we'd go on with some Blackpool-inspired first trick. So we'll come to that in a minute. Yeah, we will come to that in a minute. Hi, everybody. Nigel Quinn. Hi, I'd love to see you at Blackpool. Congrats on the house. Hey, bought a house today. That's pretty good. Quite excited about that. Jack Beck, what an intro. Guess who's back? Yeah, it is a good intro. We've got a few guys watching. We've got a few people catching up. So we'll just get a few more people coming in now before we go into the first trick. The first trick is pretty cool. It's really surprising. You're going to see in a minute. We've got a few things coming up today. We need some names for different sections. We've got some new features in the show today. We've got a couple of new bits that we're going to be doing that we haven't named yet, so you guys are going to have to name that. Simon Payne's joined us. Hey, hiya Simon. We've got some good ones for you this week, Simon. Hiya Mark Cullen there. Hopefully we'll be seeing Mark on the lecture tour there. We're in discussions with Mark to sort out some lecture stuff. For those who are interested
I'll be doing a lecture with Harry Robson in November. We're doing a joint, double trouble lecture tour. It's Harry's farewell tour. He might not make another one. Hiya, Harry, if you're watching. And then after that, we might do the comeback tour. We're not. It's Harry's final lecture tour. So if you are interested in booking me and Harry for a lecture, so here we go again. Happening every time. Oh my word. Here we go. Not sure what's happening. Freaked out again. Here we go. Let's have a look. There we go. We're back. We're back on the show for some reason. I don't know why it keeps dropping out, but luckily this time it came back and we're on the same stream, which is very, very nice. Pete Donnelly, hiya Pete. I'm doing all right, mate. If it's show starting soon, show has started. Pete, you want to book us for the lecture there? Get in touch, me and Harry. But let's crack on now with the first trick of the show.
This one has been inspired by Blackpool favourite Uri Geller. He's not a magician. He's doing it for real. He bends things with his mind. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to do some metal bending. And here we've got Key Melt, created by Keith A. Lack. We're going to melt some keys. Let's have a look. Check this out. Let's have a look what we've got. I haven't seen this yet. Quite exciting. Cut this bit before. Ooh. Oh, hang on. Is it? Ooh, just a rootin' tootin' minute. Stuck in here. There it is. Wow. Wasn't expecting that. This is straight out of the box. This is no instructions. It might explain what some of these things are for, but have a look at that. Bending it. With my mind. I'm going to have a look at the instructions on this, because this looks like it might be brilliant. It might be absolutely brilliant. Bear with me. Let's have a look at the trailer for it, if there is such a thing. It's there's no download, no DVD, just some paper. So let's have a look. So this is yeah, so that's the trailer. Can't see it. It's not in focus. And it's tiny. Some people complain about trailers. Now that, for me, is possibly the best and worst trailer, both at the same time. Interesting. It shows you what it does, and that's what it does. Straight out of the pack, I did that. Okay, quick look through the instructions. As I play with it, it's really good. I really like it. I think for the money and the price of it, there is nothing can even touch this. Even at full price, I think it's a decent price. You get plenty of stuff, plenty of things there to do the job. Let's have a look what they say on the cafe about it. I'm not sure if there's going to be much. After a month and a half of testing, Key Melt is now available and ready to ship. This is back when the cafe didn't have any members, I think. Let's have a look. Hang on a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 posts, no reviews. Doesn't look like anybody bit on this at all, and I don't know why, because it's brilliant. Show you some of the things here. For the price of this is crazy, really. You're getting this stuff, which, let me open it. I don't know if I don't think there's anything in the instruction about this stuff, but I kind of guess I know what it is. Yeah, that's alright. I know what that'll be so you can replenish your gimmick
if you will. It looks like there's plenty of that. There's a little key there for a routine. I'm not really into the routine that they supplied. But you've got 2 matching. So they give you 4 solid keys. Solid brass keys. These are completely fully examinable. They give you the gimmick key that you can switch in. And then afterwards, once it's bent, they give you another solid brass key. So you're getting 6. Well, you're getting 5 keys plus the gimmick. Plus some stuff to keep your gimmick going. Even a little dabber for the gimmick, to keep your dabber gimmick going. If that's what you say, your dabber gimmick. Even a little thing to keep your dabber. It's a little dabber. Little dabber. Keep your dabber going. Keep your gimmick going. It usually sells for $50. Not anymore. Hey, we're selling it today on the Magic Outlet for $15. You can't go wrong with this. It's brilliant. All you have to do really is switch one of them for the gimmick after it's been checked. And if you don't want to get it checked, if this is just for Instagram or TikTok or something like that, and you're just doing it visual for camera, you don't even need to do that. For $15, it's an absolute winner. Yeah. It is an absolute winner. I said, Rohel Masood, he's bought one. Ordered the key melt. Looks awesome. It does look awesome, especially if you're doing it. I saw that you did the key bite. I think that was Illusionist new trick from Garrett Thomas, I believe. Garrett Clark, sorry. Yeah, so if you're doing it for that sort of thing, for camera and things, it's perfect. You don't need to worry about doing any clever switches. So it's very, very easy, very simple, very, very visual. In fact, I'll show you. Have a look. This is it. For those who didn't see it, this is it.
We never love in the right way, in the right time, at the right spot, in the right state of mind.
Thumbs up. I did that with my mind. And the gimmick that you can order. Where can you order it? Tell you where you can order it. Right there, the Magic Outlet .store. So we had Pete Donnelly on and off more than a prostitute's knickers. That's true. I don't know what's happening really. I think my computer, I think I need a new computer. We're going to have to tell Alana, but I've just bought a new house, so I don't know if I can get a new computer. Daniel John, he's watching. He might be able to get me a new computer. He's quite rich, is Daniel John. You can get me one. Daniel John, he might be coming over to join us at the Chamber of Secrets here in Spain. If you are coming over to Torremolinos, Costa del Sol, come and see us here at the show. Maybe Dan will be watching. I've messaged him and asked him, but he didn't reply, so he might not be. He might be ignoring it. Mark Cole, great buy. It is a great buy. $15, reduced from $50. It's an absolute bargain. The next one we've got coming up is really quite special. And if you don't buy it, you sell it. Even if you buy it at full price somewhere else, do it, because it's a brilliant, brilliant trick. Daniel Ritz, congrats on the new house. Thank you very much, Daniel. Let's get on straight away with the next trick, because I love it. This one, Quantum Angel. Paul Harris presents Quantum Angel by Paul Harris and Bro Gilbert. So this is the two main men. This isn't something that they brought in. This is the real boys. I got this based purely on the trailer. So before we open up this little package, which is a very nice little package, looks like it might be recyclable or something, let's have a look at the trailer. Paul Harris presents. Oh, here we go. Cool music, reactions. So this is basically, it's a prediction or a thought of word that's been predicted by the little angel. Let's have a look. It looks brilliant. It does look brilliant. So it looks really, really good. That's all we know about that. It's almost like a cross between a cartoon
with the animated angel bit, and a real prediction. Like, you could almost have like a stage prediction, or just a prediction of a word or a drawing, anything really. I don't know how we're going to get to that. It also reminds me a little bit of Q the Assistant, Angelo Carbone's brilliant stage trick. So it's like a close-up version of that. Little envelope stuck to a card. That's the trick, really. I mean, the animation of the angel is pretty cool too. So let's have a look. I'm quite excited to see what you get. Okay. That might make sense. That's a little thing. Oh. Okay, now that makes some more sense. A little bit more sense. Wow. This is very well thought out. Which you'd expect that. Because it's Paul Harris and Bro Gilbert who are... Oh my goodness. Okay. Wow. You get a lot of things. A lot of... You should really be... Yeah, you can't see the things. But you get a lot of them. A lot of stuff. How much is this? Let's have a look how much this is. Paul Harris, Quantum Angel. $35 that sells for. That's a good price. That's a really good price for what you get in here. I don't know who's made this, but there's a lot of work in it. There's an awful lot of work in it. Let's have a look what people are saying on the cafe. And let's have a look at some reviews for it. Not just on the cafe, really. Let's have a look all over. See what we've got. Like a 4D version of Cartoon here. People are picking up on that. Let's skip through a couple of pages. People not happy about the instructions, maybe. But they said it's not difficult to learn. So people are not very happy about the tutorial side of things, saying that the instructions are a little bit choppy. Some reviews, DVD of 1 hour and 5 minutes. People very satisfied with reviews. Reviews are looking good. So everyone seems to think that the trick is good, and which is a good sign. They're just not happy about the instructions. So I'm going to have a look at the instructions and get back to you in just a minute. This is the reason why this show exists. Finding hidden gems at bargain prices. It's really, really good. I agree with a lot of the reviewers. The instructions aren't particularly well done, but the routines that those guys... It's not Paul Harris and Bro Gilbert on the instructions, and the instructions that they're giving you are ideas that they're coming up with that are okay. But this is as great as you want it to be. It's very, very, very simple. If you want it to be very, very simple. Very simple. There's some things in here that I've never really thought of before. There's like an out to lunch thing that's going on. It comes with an awful lot of things. Some things that perhaps you don't need. These little things is a great, great idea and a great tip. But there's something I don't really want to give the trick away too much, but there's something on the cafe that someone said, and straight away it's the right thing to do. So you get these little things. You don't necessarily need those, but I understand the thinking behind them. You get these little envelopes. You also get a little packet of cards that fits in the envelopes. Now, the envelopes are a little bit strange. A little bit. You can add more cards and put it in a card box. The envelope is gimmicked a little bit, but you can gimmick your card box in exactly the same way, and it's much more organic and natural. So I'm going to do away with the envelopes. I don't need those. I'm going to carry this around, and I say I'm going to carry this around. I am going to do this trick. This is genius. There's a routine in there where they can name anything they want. and they cover the technique of how to do it and have it appear in the envelope, and it's good. But if you're into nail writing, if you've got a Swami gimmick on your thumb, or you have one of is it Super Sharp, is Magic Smiths? If you're a master at that, then you have got an absolute miracle on your hands. It's a really, really strong trick. There are some folds. The piece of paper that comes out is little, and you've got a little prediction on there. But if you fold the paper in the right way, you can have 2 or 3 different predictions. There's a way to fold a billet that Richard Osterlind talks about. I don't really want to discuss it, but you can have 3 different predictions on a folded up piece of paper that you could still do from here. They say limited by your imagination, and I hate it when they say that. But this can go anywhere you want it to go. And you have a one ahead principle there, where if you force a card, it gives you reasons for writing down. It's just super, super brilliant. Very easy to do, or more advanced if you want it to be more advanced. I'm going to go out, I'm going to try this. It sells at $35. It's $15. You can't beat it. Really, really, really happy with this trick. Take my recommendations, go for it. Quantum Angel, Paul Harris and Bro Gilbert. It's a cracker.
It is a cracker. Really, really happy with that. It is the reason that this show exists. Finding hidden gems and bringing them to you at bargain prices. And that is an absolute steal. We've got quite a lot of messages going on as we're going. I'll get to Steve Lawrence first of all, and then we'll talk a few about the trick there. Congrats on the house. Thank you very much. Any news on the Blackpool bundle mailing? Yeah, we're still waiting for the boxes to arrive. They're just taking such a long time to get through. We had some problem with customs, but the finishing on them, this finished to such a high standard that we're just a little bit behind on them. If you want us to post out all the other stuff that was in the bundle first, just give us a shout about that. We can send that out to you and then send the box along later on. But if you want to wait for everything, that's probably going to be a week or 2, it's looking like, with that. Jeffrey Tam, hiya Jeffrey Tam. I was judging the competition in Blackpool last week. Doki Moon won, Jeffrey Tam's mate. So well done, Doki Moon. If anyone wants any questions and you saw the competition, it was very, very close. So if you want to ask me anything about that, please do. Jamie, Quantum Angel is a fab effect, very well thought out and easy to do. It is, Jamie, you're absolutely right. It's very easy to do and it's very, very well thought out. Jerome, I guess. Jerome, do you need to force the prediction or can you load a message? Yes or no? You don't need to force the prediction at all. It can be a free choice. It can be a name, anything like that. Totally free choice, and it can end up inside that envelope. You can do a double prediction where you do use a force and you get them to name something, and you can have both things both things predicted. So that's a really, really good way. It's a very versatile prop, and you can make it as difficult or as easy as you want it to be. Very, very happy with that trick. Let's have a look. Who else? Nigel Quinn. Any news on the poker chip stickers? Nigel, I had some for you at Blackpool. You came up to the stand, said hi. I was going to get them for you, and you wandered off. I do have a couple of chip stickers here, but I can't get them back to the UK just yet. I'm off on a lecture tour next week. So drop me a message, Nigel, and we'll see if we can sort that out for you. But I did take someone to Blackpool for you. Let's have a look. So we've got a new section. Well, we've got 2 new sections. One of them I'm going to be running regularly on new tricks. So I'm going to try this out for you. For the minute, I'm going to call it 60-second review. But I think that's going to change. I'm going to give you a lowdown, a review of a new product in 60 seconds. If you want that, that's going to be on new products coming out, all the new releases, things like that. If you want that, they're going to be on Instagram. So look at my Instagram there. Instagram, Marvellous Matthew Wright. Join me on there. That's where all the 60-second reviews are going to be going out regularly throughout the weeks and months. But this is the first taster of it. Basically, I've got to get a review done in 60 seconds.
Quantum Angel by Paul Harris and Bro Gilbert. Built as a card trick, but it's so much more than that. It's predictions, it's magic, it's animation. Take Cartoon from Dan Harlan. Throw in Cue the Magic from Angelo Carboni. Had a one-ahead principle, had an out to lunch, plus a prediction that's been in a sealed envelope the entire time. This is kick-ass magic, and it's easy to do. Check out this bad boy for an animation. Have a look at the angel inside riding the bike. Off he comes with his own little envelope, and boom, there's a sealed envelope stuck to the card. Open it up, and inside is a prediction. You can predict anything you want, names, numbers, cards. You can have a double prediction in there. It's incredible. What we're going to give it? Well, the instructions are a little bit like that, but you don't need them. You can work out your own routines. It's that good. 4.5 stars. Woo-hoo. Should I get it? Damn right you should get it. Woo!
Hey, yes! 60 seconds. So that's going to be a new feature that we're running, not just only on the Magic Outlet, but also on Instagram, on TikTok, things like that. So if you are interested in seeing the newest products reviewed, see if they're any good or not, then join us on there. We're going to get you a review fix in just 60 seconds. Very, very quick. Very, very simple. News just in. Very excited about this. Daniel John is coming to the Chamber of Secrets this summer. A brilliant mind reader, very, very good entertainer. I worked with him at the House of Illusion over in Spain. A tremendous guy. Very happy to have him here. I don't know how long he's coming for, but we're gonna sort that out. Doki Moon at the Magic competition. One of two people asking about that at Blackpool. There was him and the clown guy. They were very, very close. Doki Moon we just thought was a little bit more original, so he tipped it over the edge. We had a discussion backstage, and the clown nose guy just did one or two little flashes. He was doing very, very incredible visual magic, but one or two of his moments just flashed a little bit. So we had to go with Doki Moon, who was brilliant and very, very entertaining. So we should call the review Just a Minute Magic Review. We could. Well, I was going to ask you to get your suggestions in of what we should call it, but we've got another new feature coming up in a minute, so I'm going to ask you to put your suggestions for that as well. So if you want to put some suggestions in, please do. Let's get on to that. The next feature is for brand new releases before they're sold. You know, magicians or Murphys, I guess, or all the dealers, they do pre-releases, pre-sales, where you put your trailers up and you can pre-order, because a lot of new releases sell out as soon as they hit the market, and this gives you a way to order, because when you're producing magic, you don't want to buy hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and have hundreds left. You want to know how the sales are going to go, because you never really know. It's a gamble with all new magic releases. You never know if they're going to hit, if they're going to take off and just skyrocket, and you'll sell thousands, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands. Sometimes, if you look at Cartoon or Loops or Delights, that's probably in the hundreds of thousands, I imagine. But a good hit would probably be 3,000 or 4,000. A stinker would be a few hundred. So you don't want to be stuck with hundreds and hundreds or thousands of stock. So the pre-sales give you an indicator. And if they all sell out, then you'll produce more. So that's why people do pre-sales. So we're going to be looking at some pre-sales. I'll be taking like the hottest, best looking pre-sale and doing a review on the trailer. And we'll be stocking that. I don't need to talk about it. Let's have a look.
So, new feature. Quite excited about it. Not sure what he's going to call it yet. If you've got any ideas for names, put them down there. I think we're going to call this the new Outlook trailer review show experience. Oh, new. No, I don't know what we'll call it. Put some comments in, and that's what we'll call it. The winner will get this part of the show named after the suggestion that they make. So it's well worth winning. So what we're going to do, we're going to look at some new releases, or I'm going to pick the best new release, and we're going to put it on the show. We can't discount new releases, they're just price fixed. So what we will do is offer free shipping with that So that's pretty good. Free shipping all over. And if you buy anything else from the show, that can be included and thrown in. So if you buy the new product, you get in everything else as free shipping as well. So let's call it new product free shipping bundle pack. You put your comments in, we'll probably use one of them instead. But this sounds brilliant. It is called Sky Member. No, it's not. No, it's not. Sky Member, who's invented it. Sky Member presents Psycho Bands. Oh, sounds like a good, cool title. Titles are quite interesting, really, how you come up with them. Maybe that's a discussion for another show. In fact, it is a discussion for another show. But right now, Psycho Bands, an elastic band trick. Loads of people carry elastic bands. I think this is going to be a big hit. I haven't even watched the trailer yet, so it might be rubbish. But I think it's going to be brilliant. From the description, it sounds brilliant. Rubber band stuff is really, really big at the minute. I know one rubber band trick that's incredible, and I might look at getting a special deal on it for the next show. But this is this one. Let's have a look at this. Psycho Bands. So here we go. Cool. Oh, carrying his bands in a little. Hang on. What the? Where did that go? Hang on a minute. Good start. Wicked music, like any music. Man of Dr. Cyril Thomas. They're changing colour. Just stretching them. Changing colour. That looks pretty amazing. I don't know where it goes. Insanely visual, simply amazing. Green and yellow. What? Hang on. Don't know where the yellow one's gone, to be fair. There he is. What's he doing? Well, we're having a bit of that for sure. Woohoo! Psycho Bands. Yes, that's what we're talking about. Visual magic. Now, I know things with trailers, you just never know. You never know if they're going to be tricking you, funny edits, things like that. But that trailer there was no cuts and stuff. It's just showing you what happens. It looks really, really cool. Just no cut. There's none of that. It was just, and it's going. Ooh, I'm not a rubber band aficionado. I've never really carried them around on my wrists and stuff. But I know a lot of you do, and that looks amazing. I know Harry Robson, even though Harry, 70-year-old, and he's carrying rubber bands on his wrist. So brilliant little addition to your repertoire. Let's have a look what it costs. $30. $29.95, so that's not a bad price. We're going to give you that for $29.95. That price is fixed. There's nothing we can do about that. But we'll throw free shipping in. So $29.95, free shipping. Get your pre-orders in. It's a pre-order. It's going to release on the 2nd of March. So that'll be banging. If you get your orders in now, we should get them shipped over the 2nd or 3rd of March, and then we'll ship them straight out to you, free shipping. Look at that. What do you get? So you get the download and a starter pack of authentic rubber bands. Huh. So 10 Joe Rinfleischer's rainbow rubber bands. So you need the rubber bands, and some of Calvin Liu's rubber bands. Now that, I don't know if that's I'm not an expert on rubber bands, but I'm not an expert on cubes, and I know that I would have thought a Rubik's Cube would have been all the same, but I know that a lot of you cube guys insist on having certain types of cubes, and I guess it's the same for rubber band magic, and it's the same for card magic, isn't it? Different brands of cards give you better, and you're getting some good rubber bands in there, but most importantly what you're getting is the download and the instructions of how to do that. So everywhere else, $29.95 plus VAT plus shipping. Not anymore. Here at the Magic Outlet, $29.95 delivered to your door, and if you buy anything else from the Magic Outlet, that'll be included on the free shipping too. Boom! Woohoo! Yes, that's our new little section. I like it. Do you like it? Leave a comment for the name below.
Yeah, do. Leave us a comment. Tell us what we're going to call it, because I'm not sure. Alana's watching. That means our little Darcy Rose is watching. Hiya, Baba. I'll be finished in a bit, Alana. You can come and pick me up if you want. Nigel Quinn, Rheinfleisch, I think it'll be. Bands are the best. Let me know how or why, Nigel, if you will, because I'm not sure what the difference is with rubber bands. I guess there is a reason that they're the best, so let me know how and why. Call this section the Magic Minute. It's not bad, the Magic Minute. Yeah. I like 60 seconds. I like 60 seconds. Mark Bennett's just joined us for the last few minutes, just in time to buy stuff. So well done, Mark. Hiya, Mark. You're okay. So we've got one more trick to show you. We're going to go into the trailer and stuff of that in a bit. But first of all, I'm going to show you Alan Milcrane. Very visual. Yes, it is very visual. It's brilliant. If you're into rubber band stuff, I know lots of people are, then I think that is going to be a trick to go for. And we are, at the Magic Outlet, going to be hand-picking some new releases. So the brand new stuff that comes out, we're going to have that up on the site, and we're going to do free shipping on that, and anything else that you want from the Magic Outlet will be included in that free shipping. So it's well worth buying. Make this the place to come for all your new releases. If there's anything you want us to review or want us to get on the show, then let us know. Give us some comments. Tell us what you want to get on there. Let's have a look at the next trick. It's a goodie. It's one of mine. This is the Instagram version of it. So less than a minute. Have a look and let's see what happens.
I got blood on my hands right now, and I'm stumbling through the dark in the dawn. I have found new ways, but no, I can't be the one that you need. Yeah, you know what I've done in the past. Still you say you and I, we can last. I have found new ways, but no, cannot be the one that you need. Then I changed my mind. Maybe we got time to make this right. Cannot be the one that you need.
Hey, yeah, a Crazy Tone and Restored card. That's called Ripper Twisted. We'll come back to the selling details of that. I just had a quick question there. Brian Langard, free shipping to Denmark also. Yeah, if you buy that, we'll include free shipping on anything that you buy. So we'll, free shipping. Free shipping is free shipping worldwide. We'll see how it works. We'll start it off like that. We'll give you the best deals. We're not really in this to make money. We want to survive and build and grow. So if you can help us do that by sharing, tag your friends, let everyone know that we're here. But we will do free shipping on stuff, and we'll see where we go from there. Because that's the killer with things like this, really. We'll give you a great bargain, and then the shipping costs a fortune, and we don't make any money on the shipping. We're giving you it at cost, and we're passing on the costs that we get charged, but it's such a big expense that it's just killing. You got first of all, as a creator, you're making it and you're shipping it to America, and then they pay import tax, and then they ship it back to us, which is crazy, really, but it has to come from their headquarters. So they ship it back to the UK, and then you pay import tax on that, and then you ship it out to the customer. So by the time you've got the shipping a few ways and taxes a few ways, that's usually much more expensive than the trick itself. What's Howard saying? Alana, making sure you're not out clubbing. Yeah, she gets to check in on me. It's like that, where is he on his phone? You know where I am. I'm here, live. So let's just have a little look at the Ripper details. That was the Instagram version. Let's go into the full explanation.
So next up is Ripper by Marvellous Matthew Wright. Marvellous. It's a torn and restored card. It's an interesting trick that I came up with. This was more of an exercise in how to design a trick. Someone asked me how I come up with ideas, and I'm always been a big fan on the torn and restored card, so I wanted to come up with something a little different. So I just started playing around at tearing cards, and this was the result. Let's have a look at the trailer first. We look at trailers, and I sometimes give them a bit of grief, so let's have a look at mine. Here we go. That's a light bulb there. Marvellous Effects presents. That's me. Mark Woodsford actually filmed this. Mark's working for Vanishing Ink now, doing their film. Oh, good reaction. She loves it. Ah, what's going on? It's quite dark and moody. The Ripper torn is like a Jack the Ripper theme trailer we're going for. The spectator can, like a knife. The spectator can sign the card on both sides, which is something that isn't really possible with a lot of these type of effects. Quite a moody little thing we've got going on here. Lighting's quite good on there. But basically, you're tearing off a bit of card, turning it around and popping it back on a card that the spectator has signed on both sides. That's one effect. There are two effects with it. One is just a regular torn and restored card, which we're showing here. For me, the turning around is the trick, really. But you can use it as just a torn and restored card, as you see there, and it can be signed again. It works okay as a torn and restored card. I think it's much better to do the twist though. And if you look at this, they're handing this around, passing it around the table. This is the big point of the trick. For the next minute after you perform this is what everyone will be doing. It really is a great talking point. I finish a lot of my table sets on this, leave them that, and I can look. Oh, Ripper, look at the artwork. I did that. That's kind of copied from a computer game. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Good reaction coming up. Look at this. Ready? He's angry. He doesn't get it. He thought he knew and then he doesn't know. So Matt the Ripper there, filmed in Blackpool, freezing cold, by the way. It's a cool little trick. It is a cool little trick. It comes with 20 refills, so 20 of the cards plus the gimmick. If you don't sign that card, if you don't give it away, then you can use the card over and over again. In this trick, nothing gets torn. There's nothing ripped. I'm not giving too much away of the trick there, I don't think. Nothing gets torn, so you can keep doing, you can keep reworking, you can keep reusing, you can keep practicing, and you can use the same gaff and the same gimmick over and over again. So it's very, very practical. If you want to get it signed by the spectator, obviously that's a different thing. If you're going to get it signed by the spectator, you might as well hand it out and then you're going to go down in your stock. But it comes supplied with 20 and the gimmick. Let's have a look at what the cafe has to say about it. Now, I'm not expecting this to be good, and I'll tell you why in just a second. Okay, so not many posts on the cafe, and it was killed almost instantly, really, by the World Wizard Product Review. Someone's pointing that out. Thanks for that, Pegasus, pointing that out on there. Generally, poor review on Wizard Product Review. So the Wizard Product Review gave it quite a poor review, and that just killed it on the cafe, killed interest really. And they mentioned it in the Wizard Product Review that they had a similar product that did a similar job, and they thought that was better, so that hence knocked down the review score of Ripper. I understand that if they think that's better, then that's fair enough and it's their view. But mine did some things that were very, very different. As I say, it could be signed on both sides. The handlings were very, very different. And I actually prefer mine to the one that they were pushing. But it swings and roundabouts, and each one to their own. There's a better review here on Magic World.
Second trick, we now have Ripper by Matthew Wright.
There he is. James Anthony's always very keen, is James.
No, but it is quite a cool little logo, isn't it? I like this. Yeah, great. So we saw
Digging up my logo there.
seeing Matthew performing this. Yes, he's a good team. You know he's a good performer. Yeah, you don't get that high FISM by not being. And when I first saw the demo of it, I didn't know all the intricacies of it, and I thought it was similar to something else that had come out. Yeah. But on seeing it, it's definitely well thought through. It's very well taught. You start clean and you end clean when you go through his full routine. Yeah. And what was nice is he actually put some performance. It looks like a banquety corporate do. Yeah. And you see him, and he actually teaches everything that he does, so you don't just get the effect.
You see, it is different to the other one that was on the market. Let's skip forward to the scores.
It's very, very easy, but it's not self-working. Yeah. I think it's the way to say. I think you just have to... Well, you
interesting comment. It's very, very easy, but it's not self-working. There is a little bit of work that you have to do, but it is pretty easy. What's the score?
Let's go on with the actual review itself. I'm going to give this a solid 9. Yeah. I think, judging by some of the other ones that we reviewed a while ago, it's certainly up there, so 8.5, 9 is... It's hard to not give it a 9.
Yeah. 9 out of 10. Pretty happy with that. Can't complain. Now, for the price of this did sell, let's have a look, $49.95. This sell that. There was a lot of work going into this. You're having the gaffs custom printed, plus the work on the gimmick is very, very intricate. So this was retailing at $49.95. Not anymore. Today we're giving you the gaff and 20 refills for just $15. It's a brilliant, brilliant trick.
There it is, $15 reduced from $40. As I say, you get the gimmick and you get 20 gaff cards. If you want, they are reusable. You can use them over and over again. If you want to get it signed and hand out, Daniel is saying a spectacular effect and a great souvenir. It is a great souvenir. So if you do want to hand them out, then obviously you're going to lose one of your gaffs, but you get 20 included for $15. And we've also got for $14, I think, on the site, we've got refills. So you don't get the gimmick, but you do get another 20 refills for $14. Brian's saying, how difficult is Ripper to learn? Well, as you heard in the review from... I'm not even World Magic, is it? I think it's World Magic. It's not self-working, but it's pretty easy. There's one little move that you have to do. If you're doing this for Instagram and camera and things like that, it's much, much easier. The difficulty the tricky part comes in getting them to sign one part of the card. If you want it signed on both sides, getting them to sign the back, you have to have a little bit of audience management. But the actual moves itself is pretty simple to do. I do it all the time. It is a great, great souvenir, a great giveaway as you're walking around the tables. $15. You were talking about free shipping. If you buy one of the rubber band things, you'll get that thrown in on the free shipping deal as well. Daniel Ricks, the cafe is no longer a great source because of Facebook groups. I agree, Daniel. I think the cafe is going through a bit of a troubling time at the minute. Facebook is the way to go. On that note, if you go out on Facebook, join my site, Marvellous Magicians, as well as joining the Magic Outlet, which I think most of you are. You'll get your updates on the shows. Marvellous Magicians. I want to get a little community going for everybody who buys my effects, so you can each help each other and let that community grow, giving different ideas, different routines. You know, I think there's a few chaotic minions. I think Kieran has his little gang there. So Marvellous Magicians, if you have a look on Facebook for that, join us on there and we'll be able to jam and share routines and ideas. But the cafe is struggling a little bit. It's a very negative place, I think, and a lot of people have moved away from that because as soon as you're on there, you're jumped on. You are with a lot of the forums on Facebook as well. You've got to be very, very careful. There's a lot of people I know people who have multiple accounts who go on there specifically to wind people up. Sometimes they go on specifically to wind certain people up. They target people because they know they're going to get a bite. Just chuck in your baits and you know you're going to get a bite straight away. So I try not to get involved in any arguments on Facebook. Gavin Dobson, doing well, bro. Thank you, bro. Gavin's been to see the show over at the Chamber of Secrets here in Torremolinos. See you again sometime, Gavin. Daniel Ricks, I didn't know you had a group, but we will join in immediately. Yeah, I only set it up last week, Daniel. It was literally, I was getting stuff ready for this show, and I thought it'd be a good idea to set up a group. I think there's only a few members, so join on there and share it. Speaking of sharing it, please share this video, share the Magic Outlet. We really, really want to grow this community. And TikTok. Yeah, please, don't forget TikTok. Please follow Mr. Quinn. Nigel Quinn there on TikTok. I'm on TikTok there. Marvellous Matthew Wright, I think I am. TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. All my stuff's being uploaded onto YouTube if you want to go on there as well. There's just so much in this social media world, and I think we're coming towards the end of that. If you've got names, any ideas for the sections, please put those in the comments, send us a message, anything like that. If there's anything you want us to review, any new products, then get that on. We'll try and get that on the 60-second review or the Matt's Marvellous Minute of Magic. Ooh. Matt's Marvellous Minute of Magic. Ooh, maybe that's something. I don't know. Oh, Gavin swearing. Woo! That's all right. I won't read that out, not live, but you can read it if you want. It is a good show though, Gavin, you're right. Daniel Ricks, I may have to get TikTok. I've had a go. I'm on there. I feel very old. There's a lot of girls shaking the bums. It's a lot of still watching. There we go. A Magical 60 Seconds by MMW. Simon Payne, yeah. That's all right. It's a mouthful. Maybe that's why you got the little squirty bits after the end there. Simon Payne. Simon, have a look at Quantum Angel. I think that's going to be cracker for you. It's a really, really good trick. Just do it as a card prediction and it'll work brilliant for you. Nigel Quinn shared the Marvellous Mad. Yeah, thank you very much, Nigel. Well, we're coming to the end, guys. If you've got any more comments, I'll give you another minute or so to chuck them in. Any questions that we've got, let's throw them in there now and we'll get answered. As I say, please like the video, please share the video, tag your friends. Anyone who's into magic that likes a bargain, make sure you tag them on there. Share this in all your groups. Quantum Angel, absolute killer. Ripper, one of my all-time favourite effects that I do everywhere. The Keymelt, a very, very visual and fun thing, inspired by Uri Geller. The method is genius. It's very, very easy to do. It's very, very visual. You look at it and that key just bends straight in your hand, in your fingertips, right at the fingertips too. It looks really, really good. Danny Weiser, how was Blackpool? It was brilliant. It was very, very tiring, but it was brilliant. We're coming to the end. Guys, thank you very, very much for watching. Share us, like us. Marvellous Magic in 60 seconds. Daniel, you might be right. A Marvellous Magic Minute. Guys, see you here very soon. Thanks.